Yep, you guys are reading that correctly. Microsoft is being accused of becoming woke by Fox News because Microsoft is pushing a new software update that is going to reduce carbon emissions and save energy. This is such a dumb take that is coming from Fox News and is of no surprise. Like, are you serious? You're going to have options if you want to activate this mode. So, in reality, you don't even need to use it if you don't want to. It's just a shame they're covering this and calling it woke when you have things such as the Velma series taking place, Rings of Power, and let's not forget the Willow series. But of course, they aren't going to cover that, but cover rather something entirely different that will actually benefit users by having this mode boost download speeds and save energy costs for users. And this article is coming from PC Gamer and starts as is. So we're having right politicians and commentators pretty much being the problem for this case. And they're complaining that Xbox game consoles are now woke following an announcement earlier this month that Xbox Series X and S machines will be updated with an energy saver mode that will reduce their power consumption when enabled. Keyword enabled. You can disable it if you don't want to. Microsoft is not forcing anyone to use it. And all this started on January 11th when Microsoft announced that the Xbox would be the first gaming console to offer carbon aware game downloads and updates. Simply putting it means that Xbox consoles would be capable of scheduling updates for times when the electrical grid is making use of lower carbon sources of power. And if Microsoft implements this update, which they will obviously, is going to cut power usage by up to 20 times compared to its regular sleep mode. And it is not new, as Windows 11 last year implemented a similar carbon software. And it is the hypocrisy that's happening. We're having these Fox News guys complain when the entire world is using Windows for the most part, and Windows is having the same software in their system to cut carbon emissions. But of course, they aren't going to cover that. They're going to cover Microsoft now because that is the new focus. Even though they're most likely using Windows 11 and even playing games themselves or even having their children play these consoles. It just continues on. We're having Ted Cruz here on Twitter saying first gas stoves, then your coffee. Now they're gunning for your Xbox. To which you even had Twitter having to add context to this tweet. The Xbox Series consoles are not gunned. They are getting an update on their existing shutdown features that will consume less power at the cost of slower startup time. Users can still switch to sleep mode. Again, benefiting the users in having a slower startup time. And you can switch to sleep mode if you don't want to use this mode because of your political beliefs. So it is a win-win. It just continues on. Lol, now the woke brigade is after video games all in the name of climate change. Xbox will force gamers to power down to fight climate change, touting the first carbon-aware console. And yet these people aren't complaining that Windows 11 is using the same software as Microsoft is going to be implementing into their consoles. Let's go. And of course, you have this congressman saying they want to take your guns, they want to take your gas stoves, and now they want to take your Xbox. No one's wanting to take away your damn Xbox. They're not trying to ban Xboxes for crying out loud. God, it's just showing you that there's so many dumb takes when it comes to woke. These people are using woke, the definition of woke, in a whole different light when it isn't even being involved. What people should be complaining is about the World Economic Forum and having Al Gore trying to convince the vast majority of people how to live their life. That is where people should be complaining about and worried. Because you're having these billionaires that are traveling on their private jets, burning who knows how much carbon emissions into the atmosphere, and yet they're telling people how to live their lives by trying to switch to clean energy. Yeah, up my ass about those bitches. Anyways, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on this. If you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.